Yeah. For all of those that are concerned I haven't sent an email, I really like this case law, and what if I didn't? Yeah. Send an email. Yeah. Now I'm going to want my sons today, and I'm going to want to know about each and every one of these cases, Glass versus the sloop Betsy. Yeah. There must be some significance, and considering it's 445 pages, I'm not going to spend this morning reading the whole document. But there is this concept of lawlessness where you, as a sheriff, don't defend the rights of American citizens because you want me to motion the court, the same court that has allowed for the exploitation of my sons. Now, you have to understand that when you have a spouse and they make up a story about you, and there's nothing factual about what was said, you had an obligation to protect my rights as an American citizen, but you haven't. I've told you that I'm going to sue you, and I am. Now, you wouldn't take me off the docket in Jefferson County. You wouldn't remove your fraud of the dissolution of marriage. And then you sat there every day and acted like you don't have to enforce the rights of American citizens. I actually think you do. I think that when you know of a crime, you are obligated to enforce the laws, and whatever excuses you've made up over the last 3 years about me being mentally ill, the law doesn't support what you've been doing. Oh. Now, there's a little educational resource packet that I thought was very interesting. Yes. This is the documented rights exhibit in the National Archives. Yeah. Explore the entire documented rights exhibit and download high resolution copies of the primary sources. Yes. Now, I did go to the National Archives. Yeah. And this thought of the equal rights of the United States citizens, where you're going to have me admitted to a mental facility. Yes, you're going to administer psychotropic medication against my will for a crime that I've documented. I wasn't actually in Brennan. Yeah. Now, these documented rights since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Yes. It looks like they teach this in schools. Now, entering the exhibit, yes, if you just push this right here, archives.gov. Oh, I guess it started out with let my people go and then broke at last. This land is your land. Quite a song was made up with that in it. Yeah. A change is going to come and then we shall overcome. Separate but equal educational system, Brown versus the Board of Education. What if it was Budnick versus the Board of Education in each and every school? Well, you're going to get used to hearing my name, Budnick, Budnek. Why don't you get me the Board of Education in each and every state of the United States and the elected school superintendents, yeah, that have any knowledge of the fraud right now of obligating students to attend school when they're 2 grade levels behind the actual student body? Now it's going to be Budnick versus the Board of Education in each and every state of the United States. So why don't you get me the employees of the state school superintendents in each and every state of the United States? Yes, that has any fraud, any knowledge of fraud, pooch, that has misrepresented. Now I said I wanted a phone call and I didn't get any. This separate but equal, where you can obligate students to go to school when they're 2 years older than the other students. Yes. I think that does kind of fit into this separate but equal, but it's not equal. Yes. I think each student should be in the grade that they have the age and academic ability to be in. And somehow I think my 5 sons are smart enough to be 2 grade levels. Just give me every employee of all of those school districts that has any knowledge, yes, of you as a court issuing court orders where you took the custody of my sons, and then you refused to allow them. Get me the phone. Give me the state superintendents of every school district of the United States of America. It's going to be Budnick versus the school board.